Good afternoon. I'm Robert Summercrast, Dean of the Terry College of Business at the University of Georgia. As you saw in that video, this is a very special year for the Terry College because we've been in business for 100 years. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome our students, our many family members and guests, honored members of our faculty. We're here today to celebrate the accomplishments of this class of Terry graduates. All students in the Terry College should be proud. Your very admittance is an important accomplishment. Our admission requirements are among the most rigorous of all colleges, and our student qualifications continue to increase. Your program of study has helped you to develop the perspective, the skills, and the confidence to contribute to your organizations effectively and ethically. Your success is very important to us. We recognize that the reputation of Terry is built to a large extent on the success of our graduates. Our vision for Terry is national prominence, and we're increasing our claim to that goal. We compete very well with both public and private business schools. Our undergraduate and graduate programs are ranked among the best in the nation. This year, Bloomberg Business Week ranked our executive MBA 18th in the country. Our undergraduate programs in risk management and real estate are ranked number 2 and number 3 respectively by U.S. News. And the Tull School of Accounting is ranked number 3 in the country based on the CPA examination pass rate. Our students also perform very well in national competitions. Very recently, we had a second place finish in the national sales competition. Our curriculum is rigorous, and our students are encouraged to think creatively, to improve their communication skills, and to take advantage of connections with the business community. Graduates who follow this advice have a distinct advantage as they look for jobs and embark on their careers. Now I'd like to introduce our platform party. Now, as I introduce you, please stand and remain standing. And ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. First, our keynote speaker, Mary Virginia Terry. Daniel Feldman, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Mark Dawkins, Associate Dean for Academic Programs. Don Perry, Senior Director of Finance and Administration. Ben Ayers, Director of the Tull School of Accounting. Jeff Netter, Head of the Department of Banking and Finance. Bill Vogt, Professor of Economics. Rob Hoyt, Head of the Department of Insurance, Legal Studies, and Real Estate. Alan Amison, Head of the Department of Management. Dale Goodhue, Head of the Department of MIS. Charlotte Mason, Head of the Department of Marketing. Rich Daniels, Director of MBA Programs. Craig Piercy, Director of the Master of Internet Technology Program. Henry Munike, Professor of Real Estate. Randy Grooms, Director of Diversity Relations. Dale Gautreaux, Director of the Institute for Leadership Advancement, and Andy McGee, representative of alumni of the Terry College. Welcome. In addition to the professors on stage, a number of Terry faculty are participating in the reading of the names of our students later in the ceremony. We've had other Terry faculty who were a part of UGA's graduation ceremonies yesterday. These professors and others who are attending with us today are among the top educators and scholars in the country. And our students have benefited greatly from the opportunity to interact with and to learn from them. So I'd like to ask all the faculty to please stand now so we can recognize you. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Mary Virginia Terry joining us today as the keynote speaker for the 2012 graduation speech. Now, you might recognize that name, Terry. Herman Terry completed a business degree in 1939 and began his career in insurance. Over the next several decades, he held executive positions with several insurance firms, including president of Dependable Insurance in Jacksonville. Mr. and Mrs. Terry reconnected with the university in the 1980s, and the college was named in their honor in 1991. Now, to me, the name Terry stands for quality, for ethics, and for a passion of supporting causes that benefit society and community. The Terry's friendship and support has meant a lot to this institution over the years. Now, sadly, Mr. Terry passed away in 1998. He left his wife to carry on his legacy. Mrs. Terry lives in Jacksonville, Florida, which makes her an avid bulldog living in Gator country. She's a graduate of Valdosta College, and she's well known in her own right as a major supporter of education, children's charities, and the arts. Mrs. Terry received the 2009 Eve Award for volunteer service in Jacksonville. She has served on many, many community boards, and she's received the Dean's Distinguished Service Award. And in 2009, she was recognized for her outstanding service to the University of Georgia with an honorary doctorate of humane letters. That is the highest recognition that the university can bestow. I think Herman Terry would be proud of the progress we've made in just over 20 years of being the Terry College, the quality of our programs, and the quality of the students who are entering the business world. We wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the continued support of his wife and partner, Mary Virginia. So we are indeed fortunate to have Mrs. Terry be a part of the Terry College family. Now, without further delay, I'd like to ask Dr. Terry to the podium, and I'd like to ask you to please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Dr. Mary Virginia Terry.
Is this okay?